up. Shut up.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Not so happy.
Is it Friday? Is it 12?
What does that say?
Oh, a minute till.
Oh, it's seconds.
Okay, whatever.
Whatever. It's Friday because I say it's
Friday.
Friday.
It is.
I'm a little irritated right now.
Yeah,
but that's not really live. That's what we're talking about.
I know, it's been a while, right?
Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck, right?
Nobody likes it.
Yeah,
Nobody likes
fuck
it.
it.
Yeah, so what? I'm going
Fuck
to be a crybaby today, okay?
Fucking
motherfuckers. You watch dropouts. You go fucking go suck their cocks and shit.
Buy their merch.
Yeah, buy their merch. Ooh, some great stuff. Fucking bullshit chismosas.
Yeah,
whatever.
kiss their ass.
Okay, enough of that. Good venting. All right. Enough of that. So today's topic is going to be communication, all right? Communication. Why?
And everything.
And everything.
And everything.
Nowadays I've noticed this not just like with my kids, not just with my sister, not just with like staff members, just community, anyone.
Communication.
Nowadays, you really have to double check and make sure that the other person has a clear understanding of what you're talking about. And let me give you an example. For example, today, all right? So we made plans.
Yeah.
I made plans, right? And again, we have a big family. We have what I mean by family is my kids. I have a lot of kids. I have 6 kids and my sister, my mom, whatever. And so it's holiday season, right? So people are getting ready to get-togethers or little trips, nothing fancy. And so I have to know everyone's schedule. What are you doing this day? What are you doing this day? What are you doing this day?
Times. We like to know times.
Yes, right.
What time do you work? What time do you have this planned or whatever?
Yes, or what are you, to fit in the time.
Write it down. What the best thing you can do is get a piece of paper, a calendar.
Get your fucking phone and go to the calendar.
Or also a calendar. Something like you write down and also on your phone.
Fine.
Yes.
Okay, good. Fine.
Visual. Not just the phone,
okay,
but something like on your old school.
All right, so I'm giving an example, right? So for the past 2 weeks now, again, I've been asking my son. My son's young, he's 17, right? And he has a tendency, like every other teenager, to be on their phone, do whatever they're doing on the phone. And so I have to always check for understanding. Hey, did you hear, rephrase what I just asked you. What did I just say? And if he gets upset or whatever, I don't care. But I have to do that. So I've been doing this for the last couple weeks. Hey, what are you doing this day? Oh, I'm off the day. Are you sure you're off the day? I'm off. Moody teenager, right? And most people have moody teenagers. Or maybe I just have moody teenagers. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, okay? But anyways, so I don't care. So we get to this date, right? Because we're going to go somewhere. And my son's like, what? Where are we going? I'm like, well, you already made the plans. You're like, I have to work. No, you don't. You told me. No. Whoa. You told us that you didn't have to work.
Yeah, looking straight at you.
I wouldn't have made the plans if I didn't know, if I knew that you, because again, he's a teenager. And again, most people, they let their teenagers run amok or whatever. No, not in my household. You're in my house, you're going to follow my rules. I don't care. All right? And I'm old head, whatever you want to call it, whatever. But no, you were going to abide by my rules. Do as I say, not as I do.
Right?
So communication, okay?
And then I'm the nagging Thea. That's always on it.
She's like the nagging wife, but in this situation,
well, because I stress out and I like to be I like to know the dates, times, and then I'm on it. So I check with everybody. Sometimes I fuck up, but no, it's very rare. But yeah,
communication. Okay, you know what? That's another one. Let's talk about that. So a couple days ago, right? Okay, so these new cars, at least my car, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so when you turn off the car, right, and the you can still listen to the radio or whatever. And back in the day, and I'm talking about when we had old cars, like from the 90s, whatever, you could turn the key back and you could watch. You could still listen to the music, whatever, and it didn't affect your battery. Yeah. Well, for some reason in my car, and I have a new battery. I don't know what the deal is, but mine, you have to it'll turn off the car and it gives you 10 minutes to listen to the music. And then if you want to turn on the car, turn it off again, it'll give you a warning. It'll only let you do it a couple of times. So I thought I had communicated to Emily, because Emily likes to listen to stuff on the phone, whatever. And sometimes when she's in the car, whatever. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, I thought she knew because this happened to us. We went to a party a few months ago, and the kids stayed in the car charging, phones, tablets, whatever, and they kept doing the thing. So at the end of the night, when we were trying to get home, the battery died. We had to get a jump. But it started up right away. So I thought she knew, hey, if you're going to do that, at least turn on the car for a little bit, watch your little 10-minute video or whatever you're going to watch, and then turn off the car or whatever. Or drive around. I don't know. Something has to be on. So a couple days ago, I had to go to an appointment, and Emily decided to stay in the car.
Yeah.
And she was watching some videos or whatever on YouTube or whatnot. And so I happened to call her. I don't remember for what. And I heard that the radio was playing. So I'm like, all right, cool. And I didn't think to tell her, hey, don't forget to turn on the car.
I always turn it off or whatever.
Okay, I thought we were on the same page. Like, hey.
Okay, get to the point.
So we get to the point. So we're getting ready to leave, right? And my car won't start. And I'm like...
Okay, I'm in shock because... Okay, when she had what? We had the Montana van? What year was that?
2010.
Okay, so that was like a 2010 van that she had before, right? And
I just talked about this.
Certain cars, it was no problem. And then this new car that she has... we've been doing that. I don't know how it died. If
it says on there, it gives you the damn
it gives you the 10 minutes, right? But
and it says on there.
I've done it longer like that, so I don't know why this time it did that. So it was no problem before.
Maybe I think you did it longer. So anyways, so I get ready to leave. My car's dead, and again I'm in the city. This time we're in the city. I happen to have an appointment in the city, and people are different in the city, right? Yeah. They're not as nice as here in my little cow town or whatever you want to call it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get a jump? So I'm like waving cars down, and I'm like, son of a bitch, Emily. And thank God I had cables. Somebody stopped. It was quick, fast. You know, he just plugged me in, turned the car on. But communication, guys.
Yeah, communication. I think...
So now I'm going to triple check, quadra Same thing with my son. So cars have messages. So communication, guys.
Stop it.
What?
Go on.
Now.
What? I think. Go on.
So communication.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever experienced anything like that? Like, or what are your thoughts? I'd like to know whoever's watching, if anybody's watching. What are your guys' thoughts? How can this improve? Have you noticed a difference? I've noticed that too. Like, I've noticed that, you know, at the grocery store or something. Sometimes, you know, I'll see someone and I like to give compliments, like, oh, I like your hair, or I like your purse, and then they tell you something completely different. It's like, did they not fucking just hear what I told
Well, because them? I think you have to slow it down sometimes. Some people just, I've noticed a lot of people, they don't. You can talk real clearly to them, oh, hey, blah, blah, and they're just staring straight at you and they're nodding, and then they're like, oh, wait, I'm sorry, I totally thought you were saying something else. It's like, oh my gosh, why do I have to repeat myself here? And have you noticed? Yeah.
So I've noticed this more. I don't know if it's what it is, if it's something in the air. Is it because, you know, COVID happened and people, they say you get the brain fog?
I just think everybody's just like thinking their own shit.
Or everyone's just so busy.
And you have to get into the habit of, hey, don't be embarrassed to ask, oh, excuse me, can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then some people get real frustrated, like, no, I'm not going to do that.
No, see, and I have the problem. It's not that I don't understand.
What?
I have the issue, again, because we've done hair for so long. And you got clippers in your ears, you got blow dryers in your ears. And my hearing is a little off. Okay, and I do have issues with that. I'm hard of hearing sometimes. So I'll try to make it out. And to the best of my knowledge, I hate saying, excuse me, what was that? Or what? So I'll try to, like, make it out the best I can. And sometimes I kind of have, like, a stare, you know, whatever. And then people are like, you okay there? Like, did you get that? Like, oh, no, I got that. Yeah, sure. And they're all ask, hey, did you say this? And they're like, what? No.
Well, sometimes because, you can be, like, embarrassed. Like, I'm not going to ask them. And then you're trying to, like, figure it out.
But communication. So the things I've learned that I would like to pass on to you guys for today, because it's so frustrating. Thank you for that. Was write it down. Write it down. Because that's the best. And I know that's so old school, but you know what? We have to go old school sometimes, because this is for your benefit. If you're going to make an appointment with someone or just anything, like something that might be serious, write it down. That way it's like, and I always put the paper, put the date, put the time, and I don't care. And just store it somewhere or
the
something.
name and what the activity you're going to do.
Or what was talked about or whatever, because it'll help you with the communication. You know, since so many people I can't believe how many people are so forgetful. Like, and this is like what we've learned, at least I've learned in the hair world as well. Like, you know, we have people in our chair, and so people, they feel very comfortable, and they just tell you things that whatever they want to tell you, and then sometimes if they come back and I try to remember the best I can. And I'm like, hey, so whatever happened with that thing or whatever?
That's always good.
I told you that?
Yeah.
When did I tell you that? It's like, you came in, I cut your hair. Like, that was months ago. Oh my gosh. And then I hate this. This always bothers me. You know what it is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, tell you.
Oh, you have such a great memory.
Well, gee, I'm sober every fucking day. And maybe if I wasn't sober, I wouldn't have such a great memory.
Yeah, it's just.
They're just things. Okay, so let's think, Emily. Helpful tips. Write it down.
Write it down.
What else? Check for understanding. Check for understanding, because that I'm telling you, It's amazing to me how so many people can be in the same room and everybody heard something different.
Yeah.
Or they caught half of the message or whatever. So check for understanding. What's another good one? Pictures? Do pictures help?
Sometimes.
Like,
I would just say, like, now with the whole phones, you write them in your notes. I still can't believe that there are certain people that you see them write it in their notes, like, say, for doctor's appointments or any care appointments or whatever, or teachers, stuff like that. They write it down, the name and all that, what they have planned, and then you show up at this time that you come, and then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, and I'm like, oh, I saw you,
right.
Yeah, and they're like, no, and again, you're just like, well, whatever, I saw you, and then they're just like, no, that's weird. It's just I didn't have that saved.
So communication. So that's okay. What other tip do you think would be? I think that's
over here. Move.
The writing down always helps. What else? The paraphrasing, checking for understanding. Damn, there was another one I can't remember. You guys have any tips? What do you guys think, or how do you guys communicate, or how do you like? Because I hate that too. I feel like if it's important, call. Don't text. Text is good because you can go back to it and remember things. But I feel like if that's like with this new technology, this new communication thing, call. I've already that's like with the kids. My kids, I have different age ranges. They all have phones, and so that's the thing. It's like I've always told them, like, if it's not that important, send a text. If it's something that I need to take care of or it has to be done, call. Call and answer the call.
I mean, you're very bad at answering your phone and
I'm
texting
busy
back
all the time.
What else? Hey, D.
Yeah,
I hate texting. Oh, yeah.
You hate texting? Really? That's funny.
Texting, it's all right.
See, well, I'm starting to have the issue, and this is an issue that I'm having, is that the type of work I do,
knock it off.
It's through email. I know it's supposed to be more professional and whatever, but I don't usually check my emails. Yeah. And now I have to get in the habit where I get on the phone, I have to check the emails.
And then you have to make sure you check the spam part and all that.
Yeah. So, do you email at all, D, or not? Because emailing is like the new, at least in my setting, my job setting that I've been doing, and other places I've been seeing now, you have to everything's through email. Yeah, no, just call.
It's just like certain people like you're bad at answering the calls and the texts, so I'm more like her secretary. I'm really on it usually.
What? Because I'm busy.
That's just, maybe I.
But you know what? Again, no, you don't email. Okay, but those are things that you have to do again, and then again, different. Like you're good at the bookkeeping.
Okay, like for example, like all the kids have different personalities. Her kids, so I would say my nephew. Oh my gosh. Okay, if I text him, he's at the store or something, and I'm waiting for him in the car, whatever. I used to text him, hey, can you get this? And I'm like, I started realizing he doesn't check his. He does, and he's like, and he doesn't respond. It pisses me off. And so now for every little thing, I don't care what it is. And it's just like, I call him. He's like, what do you want? I just go, and it's like, well, I know to call him because
that's the way he responds.
He'll look at the text and he'll be like, yeah, I read it. And then it's like, well, why didn't you text me back?
I might email a doctor. Yeah, that's the thing too. There's new things. It's so weird to me. There's whole communication. I mean, it's great, I guess, right? Because it's another form of communication, whatever. But yeah, I thought it was so weird. My other son, we had to do this appointment, and they don't see you now in person. You have to do it through a virtual. Yeah. For a whole hour, we were in this class with other people. It's so weird because you're muted. It's not like you can talk to people, but it's a good thing. But I guess there's always ways. I guess we're talking about the pitfalls of communication. Yeah. How can you improve it? How can you? Because again, I couldn't believe and I'm seeing it more and more and more and more and more. But me, for example, if I don't put it in my calendar now, whether it's in the phone or in the house, I do tend to forget. And it's so embarrassing, and it's the worst feeling when you get a call and they're like, hey, are you going to show up? Like, you were supposed to come meet with us.
Yeah, for your meeting that happened last month. And
that was when I didn't have a phone, remember?
And so then I check my phone because I usually put in her whatever she needs to get done in my phone.
So the phone calls. So what about voicemails and stuff in this communication? Are you guys the type that'll pick up random numbers or just go straight to voicemail, let it go to voicemail? Sometimes I answer because, there's certain people that do call me and they have private numbers or whatever. And so I won't know. And then it's hard to get through them if they leave a voicemail. But
I've been noticing too many spam calls. That's why I don't really.
Do any of you guys have any? Do any of you still have a landline? Because we haven't had a landline in
years.
10 years, I think.
We didn't have it at the Dave's.
No, we didn't.
Oh, yeah.
We did.
No, we didn't.
Lathrop, we didn't either, right?
No, we did at Lathrop. We didn't in the other.
At Dana, we did because your dad.
we didn't have a landline. But then when they moved out, they didn't. When Dallas had a seizure, we didn't
Was
have
that
a
the 373 number?
Yeah. So landlines.
Sally, move it.
I don't know. Does anybody use a landline anymore? I think you should have one. Like we should probably have a landline, to be honest with you.
I get really annoyed also when like doctors' offices. I'm very disappointed that a lot of these facilities, they don't leave a voicemail sometimes.
Yeah,
they
don't.
And then they're like, you didn't answer and blah blah blah, and then from there.
Water. There's water. There's all kinds of water over there, dude. Más estás chingando. So yeah, so the
here, I'm opening it.
Tree radio. Oh. So yeah, communication.
Communication. Give me a cup, please.
What's another good form of verbal communication, non-verbal communication? Like there, social cues.
Stay there.
I've noticed that people they're having a harder time reading social cues as well.
Oh yeah.
Meaning, like you can't tell when someone's like not interested in your conversation, and you're just that's the word.
Like the pinche cara que hiciste right now.
Fuck you. What's yours, Emily?
Mine too. It's just like,
What's yours, Emily?
I don't know. Just.
But yeah, the social cues.
Yeah, there's sometimes.
So what's gonna happen? Like, it's kind of scary, because we have all this technology and stuff. It's supposed to better everyone, but at the same time, I feel like in certain ways, it's taking you backwards.
Tell Bruce to be quiet. Thank you.
Yeah.
What else?
I don't know. That really thank you guys. I had to get that one off my chest though, because that was too much, man.
Yeah.
And I hate that. It's like, what's the whole point of me writing this down, looking here, and you're just gonna.
Yeah, that's it.
So I think you gotta, even if you look at people, I don't think that counts anymore
in the
either.
eyes.
Even if you look at them in the eyes and you're
no, people space out.
Like, Emily, are you there?
There's times because I want to block it out. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. And you do your best. It's just like,
okay, that's what she does. Okay, she has a tendency of doing that. But me, again, because I'm so used to multitasking, I don't have to look at you. If you tell me, Evelyn, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm doing something, I'm listening. I don't need to look at you. Like I remember my dad used to say that. My dad used to get so mad because I'd be like, Dad, are you listening, Dad? And he's like, yes, I'm listening. I don't have to look at you. But now I understand that yeah, it's possible. But you have to. I think that takes training. Because how come you don't have that?
What? Because we're different people.
Yeah, but you've worked with me. We've worked together in like the same workplace.
Well, yeah, like I can't fucking answer calls when I'm driving. I don't like doing that or texting. This one does it all.
Well, I do not. I try not to. No, now do not text and drive, guys. Do not. Yeah, no. I tried not to. Now I should take the phone or whatever.
But sometimes, like, it's just, hey, chop chicando. Yeah. Just like, I don't have it. Leave me alone. Bruce, knock it off. Edna, are you working on that?
No.
What do you want? Well, you're there.
About you.
What? I don't remember. I don't know. I got uninterested. I don't know what the fuck were we talking about.
We were talking about the whole some people can. They can function. They can do things while you're not looking at them. So what would help you? Tell me. If you're not interested, but you have to listen. Like if you're at an important meeting. Oh,
that happens all the time. I'm just
how do you stay focused?
I listen.
Does a fidget help you?
No, I don't need to do that. You don't need to do the whole fidgeting thing because that's just makes you.
Fidget or like the now there's all these things that you can have that they allow.
No.
Does that help you?
What? I don't use that at no meetings. Like I think it's weird when people are doing this, and you just look.
But now it's allowed. That's what
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, with adults?
Yeah.
I'm talking about kids.
No, I'm talking about adults.
What? Where?
Everywhere. That's why now, the whole sensory thing. So I'm talking about communication, motherfucker. Don't you listen?
I'm not interested in this. I'm not. All right.
Why aren't you interested?
Because men find I don't know.
Whoa.
All right. What else?
So what would help you? I don't know what that means.
What does this mean?
What is this shit? Hold on, I'm sorry.
No, this communication shit.
You want me
really right now?
No, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Again, I have to fucking multitask. Everyone, take it away.
There's nothing really to talk about.
Just tell everyone hi. Thank you.
I don't know. I'm bored.
So rude. Okay, let's talk about dropouts then. That's really interesting.
No. Shut the fuck up.
Let's talk about that.
Okay, did you get that done?
Okay, so did anybody check out our short from yesterday? I'm actually did what you told me.
Did you fill it out?
I just filled out the information she told me to fill out. All right, so let's talk about that. So the short we did yesterday, I'm surprised. Okay, we do some shorts and stuff, right? Because a lot of times we do the controversial stuff. Because I like to know people's point of views, good or bad. I like to. I mean, Emily again. She's like she said. She's just whatever. But what did you push there?
I didn't push anything.
What
What did I push?
Oh no, I thought I saw something here. I'm sorry. Okay. So let's talk about the short yesterday, Emily.
Who's watching? Anybody watching?
I said, say I. No, type in a heart or something if you're watching. Why does it matter?
Anyways.
Communication? Yeah, guys, come on. Let's have some receptive communication. What do they call it? Receptive, and what's the other one? Chingando me acuerdo. Oh.
Ya ven a chingar a otra que.
All right, guys. So, anyways, let's go back to yesterday's short about this whole thing again. And again, you know, I see the stuff on YouTube, stuff that's trending, but
what?
I'm waiting for
what do you want me to say?
Hey,
ya están viendo mal que vas a. Okay.
Why are you hiding?
I'm not. Go talk.
I'm asking.
What do you weren't asking me?
You were in the video with me.
I understand. She's distracting me.
I need to make sure that yes.
I have to multitask over here. What's going on over here?
But are you listening?
Yeah, I am.
I'm just making sure that you're understanding. So let's talk about yesterday's video, Emily. I thought we'd get more controversy. No. Again, I like to do controversy stuff because I like to just see different points of views. And again, we are unfavorable opinions. You know, we have unfavorable opinions. People might not agree with us or whatever. So anyways, we did that video yesterday. And there was something I was going to say about it that we didn't get to do in the short because it only gave us a minute.
Yeah.
About the glorifying. Did we mention that?
Yes.
There was another thing we were going to mention about that. Glorifying.
Gosh.
Think.
It was glorifying.
There was something else. Try to stay on the good side.
No, it was something else.
Well, what is it?
I don't fucking know.
I'm asking you.
Pressuring me here.
Okay, fine, no pressure.
All right, no pressure. It was what you said. Like, glorify, get más.
There was something else that we were going to add about that. All right, so now let's go into that. Let's go into the dropout community. Now we're changing subjects. We're switching gears here. We were talking about communication. Now we're going to go into dropouts. Again, our definition of a dropout. I've been seeing the word trend lately, okay? We've always used the word just in anything. A dropout to us is someone who starts something and can't finish, okay? And it doesn't mean that we hate you. No. It doesn't mean that, like, we can't have a good conversation. It doesn't mean we can't work together if we're coworkers. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that I know you're a dropout, and I wouldn't take it any further as far as, like, you know, being, like, serious friends or anything like that.
Hanging out.
Yeah, hanging out. I mean, it's cool to say hi or whatever. We can have a good conversation or whatever, but hasta ahí, you know, you just leave it there. And so, going back to that video, you know, everyone's talking about this same incident that happened, and we're not in that genre, but we happen to see it. I would say, I mean, a lot of the people who have came to Emily's channel came from the channels that like that genre. And what would you call it? I don't even know what to call it because it's not.
At this point, I don't even know.
I don't know what the genre's called. What was it first called? Prison channels?
Like prison genre.
Or is it just like journalism? Or is it like Chicano culture? What would you call that?
A little bit of everything, I think. Like, it was just prison.
Well, I don't know what the genre is. But,
it was just prison.
But the incident I'm talking about is this man, the incident that I've been seeing for, like a week or two now?
Yeah.
About some guy who lost his life, rest in peace. Well, I don't know him, so not rest in peace. Just rest. Rest, because I don't know where you're going, okay? And that's for another topic.
Yeah.
But anyways, but I've been seeing this, again, because a lot of the channels that do come to Emily's channels, they follow these people who talk these incidents. And so the incident about the guy, and I don't really know too much about him, I guess just that he was like, they were in a freezer or a refrigerator or something.
I guess. Something, yeah.
Something, and then the guy got hurt.
Yeah.
He got hurt and he lost his life. But when then I saw this guy, the guy that we did the short on, and I guess he's like an ex-CO or something, right?
Yeah.
And that sort of thing. Does he have any ties to any of those gangs? Why do you get
I don't
your body language all
I don't know what you want.
What's the guy's
I didn't really watch all his shit.
All I know is that the guy, he did that video and that's what we stitched about him. It seems like he's, what would you say, defending these guys?
It sounds like he's favoring it, like just, defending him, I guess, justifying.
And then that's why we said in our short too, you know, in our, hey Starbucks, in our point of view, then he would be considered a dropout because he started something, and it doesn't matter, whatever, for whatever reason, he didn't finish it, but now he's going back, and he's like, it's kind of weird to me.
Like telling on certain
So I'm just
things.
going to give my point of view on dropouts. Again, like I said, it doesn't mean that you can't have a conversation with them. It doesn't mean that you can't, because there's dropouts everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, there is, okay? And a lot of times they're the people that work with your kids. They're the people that you see in the grocery store. Costco has a bunch of dropouts, okay? What other places would you say is like full?
Home Depot, Lowe's.
Yeah, you're right. And what do we mean by that? Okay, because we've had people, when we've had these conversations, we've had people get really upset. And I understand, it's something, it's not different strokes, right, for different folks. So
yes.
It's an unfavorable opinion. And then you got the people that are like, yeah, but they own houses. Oh, they own businesses.
They have
they got good credit. All right, I'm not saying that they do not have those things. They do have those things. I agree with you on that. Doesn't mean that they're not going to... How do you think they got that good credit? Let's get into the nitty-gritty, right? How do you think they got that good credit? How do you think they kept that job? Because they're snitching on someone.
Other people.
They're telling on someone. They're the ones that are like clocking your lunch, and they're not even a supervisor. And like, yo, bro, whoa, why'd you take 10 minutes? What do you care? You pay my check? And again...
Getting real chummy with the HR or managers.
Right, and then the whole two-face thing, right? Like, they're cool with you here, and then when you see them kicking in the office at the managers, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute, what are you doing here?
She wants this.
No, we're not. You always want to do that, take advantage. So anyways, so Home Depot, Emily. Home Depot,
Lowe's.
Costco,
definitely.
And again, usually they're friendly. And there's different types, okay? Now that we're talking about this. I would say, how many types would you say? 4 or 5?
Well...
Maybe?
Yeah.
Because there's some, and again, I don't have anything against anybody who wants to change their life.
I never said I hated
I never
all
said
of them.
Well, then
there were just certain ones that we've actually had encounters with, like our whole lives. Okay.
Yeah.
And
please, guys, if there's something you guys want to respond about or add in or whatever, please put it in the comments because it's just open discussion about that.
Or like when again, how we've worked in many salons and all that, you meet women. Yeah. And then
they're connected to people.
And you have no idea whatever, and you're talking, and then they're like, oh, let me see your boyfriend or whose picture, and then you start seeing, and then they show them like, oh, okay, I'm getting a feel for this person, and then from there, you just start just ¿Cómo estás chingando? What is this? No.
Okay.
And after that, it's just like, okay, and it doesn't. And sometimes those people end up being like a fucking snitch at work.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, well, I'm not too surprised.
Right.
And then you start seeing that. But we've had a lot of experience with that. Of course. A lot of women like that.
And so that's why I'm saying, like... and
there's a certain attitude these people carry around.
You ask me one more time to know. Fine. But anyways, there was so let's get into it. Because there's some, again, I don't have it... Let's talk about this. Do you have something against the ones...
we keep talking.
the ones that, like the ones that want to change their life. There are some that change their life and they walk away completely. They move on. They just totally get past it, and that's great. Good for you.
Oh, I met some like that as well,
and that's great. I don't have an issue with that. That's fine. That's fine. You still have the characteristics, but that one we're gonna put that one in the back shelf because I'm not. We haven't experienced too many of those. Very few. Yeah. Then you got the ones that they're like. They want to flip the coin to their flip-flopper, right? Flip-flopper, yes, where it's like, all right, oh, don't get it twisted, I'm dangerous. Well, yeah, you're dangerous, of course. I'm not saying you're not dangerous. But then it's like, in different settings, again, like the filters or the code switching or what do they call it? It's like, oh, damn, you guys are ghetto. Like the way the shit we've experienced, right? Like we've experienced that. We work with people and they want to be like real hood or they're like, oh, I'm from so-and-so and I know this. And all right, cool. Oh, you guys ain't shit because you guys are from Livermore. All right, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. 100%. And then we're in this work setting and it's like, why are you guys being fake? It's like, what do you mean, why am I being fake? Like, oh, you guys being hella customer service, hella what? It's like, no, but then they're doing the whole like, yeah, buddy, right on,
fake, a total fake accent or a total fake. Right? It's and with us, they're like, oh wow, you guys are so professional. It's like, it doesn't, and they're like, well, really? Or people that remember you from your past, like growing up, and they're like, you grew up in the fucking same ghetto where I was from, and it's like, why are you so professional? And it's like, why does that bother you? What do you mean professional? I would say some people, it's just ignorance, I think. They expect you to talk a certain way.
Oh, hi, Snorlax. What's the topic? Oh, we're talking about dropouts. What our definition of a dropout is. You know, someone who starts something they can't finish. We've had a lot of experience with, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to call them wannabe gangsters or ex-gangsters, I guess you would say.
Both.
That happen to be from Northern California. So, northern...
Not because that would be norteño because you know how now they're
What's
saying
the difference?
You know how now they're saying like northern, upstate, whatever. Like we're not talking. We were specific about what we're talking about. Norteño dropouts. That's always been in our.
Is northern or norteño the same thing?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So that's the topic, Snorlax.
You know, the ones gonna get.
Have you ever experienced anything like that, Snorlax? Have you ever had an issue with any dropouts or anything like that? Or I mean, do you guys even understand what we're saying? Again, communication. I'm checking here for understanding because I know people get really heated and they want to take things like, you got a comment. Remember that comment? I thought it was kind of funny, but it wasn't funny. It was one of the guys that was trying to like diss you about the plate of food.
Oh yeah, and then.
But it was stupid because it didn't.
The analogy the guy was using, it was just stupid.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like the guy sounded really upset, and then we got some really strange. It's been interesting. This algorithm thing is really interesting. And again, we're still playing with it. Well, it's her channel, but I'm just here, you know, whatever, about to ride with her. But yeah, the algorithm's funny because I've noticed that I forgot what I was gonna say. Hold on.
What, my analytics?
About the analytics. No, about the algorithm, like where remember you had all these people come.
Thank you for the hearts. Hi.
Where you had all these people come from like the SPM video we did like months ago.
Yeah,
and they're
that was
all
like
upset and like they're writing in emojis. Like I don't read emojis.
Yeah, I don't read emojis. So, that's another one too. It's stupid. Like how.
So this is all communication. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, Moo. Thank you. But anyways, yeah, communication. But you know what I mean with the algorithm? Like it's funny and it was like stupid. Like okay, so do people do that? Have you guys ever experienced any of this stuff that we're talking about on YouTube? Because I've noticed that, and even on my channel. My channel's just like music. I just whatever. I play a song. Or
Go
whatever.
on. And what else?
You're not answering.
And what else? What else?
And usually I get stupid comments, but I get the people I get, my viewers or whatever that hit my channel, they're usually Spanish speaking, and it's like stupid. It's always that parody, joking, but like with the truth. You know what I mean? Like we're like, oh, ¿a poco sí le sabes? Or just Ramon Ayala or something stupid. But on Emily's channel, it's funny because I look at her stuff sometimes too, and it's thank you so much, Moo. And it's funny how yeah, you've gotten a lot of comments where it's just like emojis, and then you happen to like question, "Hey, so what's up with the?" What
Can you elaborate on what you're trying to say?
And then they're like, "Oh, it means this," or.
And then it's like, okay, well, you should have just said that.
Yeah, you should have just said that.
And then some go full blast and they're like talking hella shit. And it's like, okay, well.
So I guess that's where we're gonna leave off here with this today. Do you guys understand what we're talking about? Do you really know what's going on in our video?
If you're watching right now, do you know what we're talking about? Do you get it?
Do you get it? I mean, it's just so weird to me that there's this, her channel doesn't have much interaction. Like even when we're live, like every now and then we'll get like Fred will come on and he'll have like some questions or some comments.
I mean, my analytics show me that this audience that watches my stuff comes from these dropout prison channels.
So then are they dropouts? And do they feel offended because they feel like what we said? Like again, there's no hate, there's nothing. It just means that again, it doesn't mean that we can't work together. If B is like doesn't mean that like if we happen to be at the same party, we wouldn't have a good time and get a dance on. You know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Like these are things where I'm saying like people are just so quick to just like flip a switch and then just like don't test my gangster. Well, I'm not testing your gangster. I'm just.
But it's like why like they want to prove so much like that validation like.
I don't know. That's something I don't know. We'll have to find something.
Again, we're talking about the personal experiences we've had, though. Like, I don't think people get.
Well, and then the thing I don't understand too is like we've came across like these past few months, we've had so many incidences with different people.
I'm not so happy to be here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well then you have a good night, Moo. I'm gonna block you.
Relax when they drop out and they think they're still in.
Oh yeah, right. So you get it. Okay, so Snorlax gets it. That's what I'm wondering.
Yes, thank you. You understand what we're talking about.
Thank you, Snorlax. Thank you. Yes. And again, I mean,
Communication, it's working.
Communication, right?
Yeah,
like
thanks so
my
much.
thing is, again, it's just like these titles. That's where I get annoyed. I do get annoyed. Okay, I do get annoyed. Why do I get annoyed? It's none of my business. I understand, but again, I always compare this stuff with the hair world because the hair world is what we do. Okay, and it's like we would always get these women, and I'm not saying that they don't. Okay, men too. Some men too. Where they do good work. I'm not saying that they don't have good work, that they haven't put in the work, right? Like everyone says. But at the end of the day, they're not licensed. So you can't be. This is fun. You're funny. Thank you, Moo. You can't put yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? Explain to me. Explain it because my delivery is kind
like we're talking about dropouts, right?
Yes.
So we're talking about like with the hair world, and then we had some that were actually trying to give analogies, calling us like dropouts. Anyways, about the hair shit. Yeah. Fuck all that. Anyways, what are you talking about? The women. Okay, they do good work,
I'm
right?
At Snorlax, like he said, right, or she or he, when he said when they drop out and they still think they're in a gang.
Okay,
so
then with the hair world,
I always compare the hair world with this
okay,
kind of
for
genre.
example, like hairstylists that we've like worked with. Okay, they did it for like 10, 20 years. Doesn't matter. For whatever reason, they let the license go. They didn't keep it up, and they just like, I don't want to do hair anymore. I'm done. Blah,
or they're
blah.
still doing it in their house, but they're not licensed.
Okay, well, there's different ones. The ones that they let the license go, they don't keep it up. That's it. That you have to like retest and do all that if you want to be a hairstylist again. Yes. So that's a dropout. They drop out of the industry, the hair industry. But then they start going and doing it without a license, illegally, whatever, and start like just what would you call it? Like it's like cutting corners. It's like.
It's freelancing, I guess it would be.
Yeah.
It'd be like
so those are those, and then they're still continuing to use that title. Yeah, I'm a hairstylist. Like, well, you're okay. You still have the skills, right?
But then you have the ones who
never
made it.
Never
made it.
never,
right? They never went to the
past
school.
state board.
Right.
And they're like, oh, I do hella good hair. And some
I'm not saying that they don't do the hair. They do. I'm not saying they don't put work in. They do. But at the end of the day, again, to be validated, you have to. I'm talking about the hair world here. Yes. Okay? You have to have that license. And we're in California. You have to have the California license. Okay. And I mean, some people work and they open salons, so they don't have it. We know that. But we're talking about the way it should be, not the cutting corners and like. Do you know what I mean? But
and then you get the ones that are like, they don't have the license, never made it, and they're like, yeah, well, you guys suck at cutting hair. It's like, well, doesn't matter. I'm licensed, you're not. So what are you hating about? Yes. You're hating because I'm still in it, right? So that it's a good analogy.
Yes, that is a good analogy. Yes.
And the ones that drop out don't do it anymore. The hair. They work like at Sally's, and they're just, and then you got the ones that want to be hairstylists. They color their hair different colors. Yeah. They act like they know what they're doing, and maybe they do some good at home jobs, like with the hair. But you know, they want to tell you as a licensed hair
what looks good,
and you know,
do you have my experience?
Talk shit about your clients, the results.
Did you pave the way?
And it's all that. And it's like, but you never even made it. You never even went to the school. You never even got your license. You never even nothing.
And that's like, well, you can't call me a dropout because I didn't even go to the school.
So it's very
even worse.
So it's very relatable. It's. I mean, that's what we always compare it to that.
Yeah. Because
that's what I've always called people like that.
Again, I'm talking about the hair world, right? Because even in like someone's reaction video, right, that guy or whatever was like, "Oh, maybe if you guys talk about the hair, bitch, we've been talking about the hair. People don't want to hear about the hair. People want to know about the drama. They want to know about the gossip, and I guess like you know, the more I think about it, it does look funny because you know we don't have the long dark hair and we look fucking goofy and dorky with colored hair to most people, right? You know, so I get it.
Yeah, that's their
past
opinion.
tense. Yes, I get it. So like, that's so funny. But yeah. So that's to do with that.
I mean, no one else knows.
Yeah, but I'm glad that you understand Snorlax. So I'm hoping anyone else that's watching they get what we're talking about and they can still keep up because it's a lot of weird shit. But
it is, and then we'll probably hear about this a couple of days later that you know what the subject we're talking about, and it's
right. But again, the word though that I've been seeing lately, the word dropout,
and it's very it catches my eye because like again we've always grown up like using that term. I mean, it's a term that exists for a high school dropout and whatnot. And to explain, he dropped out of the boxing match. That's gonna whatever. Right. It's a term, and we've always used it. And it's just so now I'm seeing it like a lot on YouTube.
Okay, now let me give you an example of how you can. I'm gonna show you guys if you would like to know if this interests you, right? I'm gonna show you how certain little words or certain things where you can. If you're not familiar with what a dropout is, like, you know, people, because I guess we've always been told that, right? Like, oh, we get so invested with people, like, the study of people, like psychology, we're just so invested. All right, fine, we're observers. You guys observe so much. Okay, that's fine. But now, hey, Moo, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
But now let me give you the tips, right? In case you don't really know what we're talking about, or you want to know more about how to find out what a dropout is, or what are things, listen to these you can listen to, and like,
how do you
what are a dropout? So I would say, like, for example, this is a good example. Hey, Creston, how's it going?
Hi.
So this is my example, right? Like, I was scrolling through Instagram a little while ago, right? And I happened to see this guy, and without knowing anything, I never looked at the profile, I just looked at that video, okay? And the video he did, he's with his son, and in this video, he's, like, crying about child support. He's bitching about child support because I guess I wasn't sure too much. I didn't really know too much of the context of the first one. Just the first video I saw, right? I mean, the first 30 seconds or whatever. So he's bitching to the son about the child support. The son's telling him with the voiceover, like, oh, grow up, son. You got to whatever. So then when I went, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I don't get it. So I went into the comment section, and when I'm in this comment section, dude, I'm like, oh, okay. I already, hey, how's it going, Timo? Crusty, stop talking. What'd you do to him now?
It's Tigra and Bunny. He's
Why
Tigra.
am I Tigra?
And we like.
Oh, he likes to say that boom thing. That song. Okay. So anyways, so I'm in this comment section, right? And I'm looking at these comments, and there's other guys, right? And I can't see their profile picture. It's Instagram. You just see the comments, right?
Yeah.
And so one of the guys like, oh man, fuck child support. I'd rather be in jail. I'm like, fucking dropout. Yeah. Okay. The next one was like, oh, bro, hopefully you had another baby. Like, hopefully you can have a relationship. And then he's like, fuck that. Something.
But this guy was in prison before.
Wait, but I didn't know that. So wait, that's what I'm telling you, right? So these are just like little things where I'm like, and again, you can disagree with me. That's fine. But anyways, he likes the cars.
Yeah.
So anyways, so I go into this guy's profile, right? Because I'm curious, right? I'm curious, like, I'm already thinking, fucking dropout making. Because that was another comment too, where it was like, people were putting to him like, oh, dude, I hope this is a joke, like it's a parody. And
don't know that song. No.
I looked it up, but I'm not.
No, I'm not familiar with that song. I did look it up, and I'm like, I never. I mean, I don't know. I've never heard it.
I just heard it when I looked it up.
Growing up,
Sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe like our older siblings.
Yeah, maybe. What year did that song come out? Maybe like in the 80s?
Like
Is it like Electric Boogaloo time, maybe? I like those songs.
Yeah, those are right.
But let's get back to this. Let's go back to this cheeseman that I'm talking about, right? So anyway, so then I didn't know, right? So I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Fucking loser guy, whatever. And so then I happen to click the profile, and I'm like, hey, Emily, have you ever seen this guy? Like, again. And she's like, oh, that guy? Yeah, I've seen that guy. She's like, he's a dropout. I'm like, oh, like that's funny because I already kind of thought he was a dropout. But then she went into detail, and I guess this guy, he was, what did you say? He was like in prison before?
He was like in prison, and he was like showing a lot of it. He started off doing like the spreads, like, and that's like before the TikTok really blew up with the prison stuff. At least when I saw it, it was like in 2019, and then he was uploading content,
okay.
And then like I guess people had asked him before people were like really talking about dropouts on TikTok and stuff.
Did you just say Electric Boogaloo? Yes! Ozone, and what's the other guy, the cute guy, the little
Turbo.
Guy? Turbo, yeah. And I hated Kelly. Kelly would get on my fucking rich girl.
No. My Turbo, wait, which one's the
Turbo
the
was
fine
the
one?
dark one.
The one was with Kelly.
Ozone.
The hot one.
Ozone, yeah.
And then I like the dark guy too. He's cute. They're both cute.
Moves? Yeah. Yeah. What's Timo? You don't know. Wait, Christy. What? Hold on. I'm confused here. No, wait. Timo, you don't know what Electric Boogaloo is? Come on, Timo. Are you serious right now? It's the 80s movies, they had three of breaking, and the guys and then they're trying to raise money. Why are they trying to raise money?
They're trying to shut the club down, I think.
The like Boys and Girls Club or something.
Like
and so then Kelly's the white girl with the funky hair, but she can dance.
I saw the filming of that movie.
Oh, did you really? No way. Oh, that's cool.
Didn't Van Damme come out in a scene in one of them? Didn't he?
I don't know.
I think so. I don't know. Sure. I want to say one of those movies.
But yeah, Ozone, man, he passed away. What, last year? A couple months ago?
Yeah.
I can't remember how old he was. But yeah, good, man. Isn't that crazy? Okay, now we're going to... Yeah, to save miracles. Yeah. And then Turbo, where he's like dreaming about the girl, the hot like Latin girl. She's some type of Latina.
But that did happen.
But he was like dreaming about her, daydreaming, remember the doll? And then, yeah. That movie's funny, yeah. I'm playing, but I'm more of a Beat Street. Oh, okay, Beat Street. I didn't really watch too much of Beat Street, but yeah. But okay, so we're leaving the dropout subject. Now we're going to come on to talk about movies to talk about that. Isn't it amazing, though? Breakdancing. Do you guys know that breakdancing... Sabrina, yeah! Do you guys know that breakdancing is in the Olympics now.
Oh, it is?
It's going to be in the Olympics. Actually, some guy from the Bay Area, he's like from Oakland or something. He's training to be in the Olympics, and his girlfriend. They were like on what the fuck is that channel, Emily? Mario Lopez, Access Hollywood.
Oh yeah, Access.
That was like a couple months ago. But breakdancing, yeah, it's in the Olympics now.
Yeah,
It's in the Olympics, and then it's crazy because you know a lot of people, man, they became paralyzed and stuff.
Yeah, it's terrible.
They're trying to do the head spins and all that stuff.
They like banned it at schools and stuff.
Yeah. Are you guys breakdancers, Timo and Crest? Did you guys used to breakdance? Annoying. You can show me your best moves. No.
Yeah, I can never
Can
do
you
that
pop
shit.
and lock?
Can never.
Or the robot, or the what do they call it? The windmill and the
windmill.
the worm.
No, you kind of do somewhat
No,
of it.
I don't know what that's
That
called.
fucking little kick thing, and then
Do the little feet thing, and then you like do the
yeah,
spin.
she's pretty good at that.
No.
Well, the illusion she'd make it look good.
Oh, now my back would hurt.
Yeah. So the trick was to wear like the baggy pants. Or
Yeah. It's like cargos or like breakdancing. That was kind of fun. More popper homies were breaking though. Proper homies. What do you mean? I'm not sure if I understand that. But yeah, no, it's crazy though. So many people, man.
The pop and lock guys.
Wasn't there a group of those pop and lock guys? There was a big group. They used to come out like on Soul Train. What was that show called? There was a show I used to watch. I don't remember. But anyways, but breakdancing is gonna hit the Olympics. So if it hit the Olympics, it's good, I guess. I guess that means the bebop b-boys, or what do they call that shit? It's gonna like probably surge now. Like that shit's already expensive. Now it's gonna be more expensive.
Yeah,
probably,
it is. It is.
It's
The whole
Olympics
style.
Okay, are any of you guys gonna watch the fight on Saturday? Rocksteady Crew, yeah. Who's watching Oscar De La Hoya fight? Are you guys fans of Oscar De La Hoya? I like Oscar De La Hoya. We've done videos on Oscar De La Hoya. I don't care if he wears women's clothing.
Yeah.
I don't care if he likes to snort coke. I don't care if he gets liposuction. He is a legend. I don't care. And you know what? And I like Canelo too. But you know what? Canelo, I don't know now. I mean, if I got to pick between Chicano and Mexicano, I'm going to pick with Chicano.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just the way I was raised.
But
let's get into this. Talk to us about this. Is anybody going to... What do you guys think about Ryan Garcia? Is that his name?
You're right.
I never liked that guy, okay? Before when he first came out, I'm like, shit, I don't know how many years ago. And I'd hear about this guy, Ryan Garcia. And then that move he pulled, that one...
He didn't speak Spanish, right?
That one, he was so rude to the... What was that guy, the commentator?
Yeah, one of the interviewer.
Super rude to that guy. Yeah, so are you guys going to watch the fight? Do you guys watch Boxing Crested or Timo or whoever?
But the way he was like talking to Oscar De La Hoya, calling him out, like, him and what's his name, Bernard Hopkins, like, the whole, like, he was like talking shit. But and then Oscar's face in the background, because I've been seeing it all over. It's all over like the social media where he's behind the guy's giving his speech, and Oscar's just like, and it's like,
but again, is that like, are we just getting old though? I think we're just getting old because like we agree with him and like.
I like Oscar. I mean, we watched the documentary.
I've always liked
him, and I don't care if he dresses like a woman. Who cares? Everyone has a good time when they're drinking.
Their secrets.
Right? I hung out with guys like that too. You drinking, having a good time. It's
and
fucking
they want to wear your wigs and shit, and they're like, can I try on your?
Hey, and then some of them actually really like to do that
knock
for
yourself
real.
Out
and then the documentary.
Yeah.
It's not nothing that surprises me. I mean,
I just think that's fucked up that lady exposed him.
Yeah.
Something she pissed her off or something.
She scorned.
Yeah, she
that's
did.
Fucked up. But did he?
Supposedly she came from like a circus family or something, and that's how like they had that
And he didn't sue her for this?
No, Oscar's not gonna fight. No, he's Oh, what are we doing for Christmas? Well, I'm not sure yet, Moo. But no, Oscar's not gonna fight Crescent. He's the he's a promoter. And so he had this guy, Ryan Garcia. He signed a contract with him. I can't remember when. And they're in contract. The guy flaked out in a fight, I think it was last year?
Yeah.
Or a few months ago or something. He was claiming like mental health or whatever. And then Canelo kind of like tried to swoop him up. There's a lot of drama that's going on with him. But anyways, his documentary came out on HBO, like in the summertime, I think it was, Oscar De La Hoya. And so there's like a lot of controversy, a lot of stuff that's been going on. You know, people have been talking about his liposuction and all this shit. But that guy, they have to work together until 2025, I think.
I think so.
But the guy's going to fight on Saturday.
He's going to fight some other guy named Oscar, I don't know, Plaza Huerta?
I'm not sure. And then that Benavidez guy, I've been seeing him a lot on TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know any of these new boxers too much, but that Ryan guy, and then the Benavidez, I guess they're like brothers. And what's that other guy? Jacob Plant or something?
Yeah.
Plant? Is that his name? Jared Plant?
Something like that.
Something Plant.
I have to look into that.
But getting back to Moo, I'm not sure, Moo. Liking that cross. Oh, thank you so much. I know. I need a new one. This one's like losing my little. It's getting.
Ya te la han hecho ojo everywhere.
I know, but yeah, I know. It's been a little good little cross. I got it for Christmas last year, but thank you so much. Yeah. What else? So what are you guys doing for Christmas? Or what are you guys into the whole, like, I've never asked you guys, like, are you guys believers? Are you guys
traveling? What are you doing?
Yeah. Did you guys put up a tree yet? Are you into that?
Christmas carols.
Yeah. Do you guys live alone, or are you married? Timo,
yeah, if you're married, do you always have that argument with the wife? Like, which family are you gonna go? You know, which
humbug. I mean, we've been humbug for too many years. Now it's time to just like
accept the humbug and
make the best out of it.
I guess so.
I just did a little decorating and shit, and you know what? It does brighten up the day. It really does. Oh, you like to paint because that's my favorite. Oh, that's great, Moo.
We're going to you guys' house for tomorrow.
Sure.
Yeah,
we could do that. And a posada, that would be good. See, that's the thing, though. I mean, I love to have parties. I do. And even though I don't have money or nothing like that, I love to entertain. I think it's beautiful when people can get together, and that's why I trip out that this YouTube stuff. Yeah. So many people, they like don't want to show their face, and they like make up all these excuses, right? But that would be cool. Like
bienvenidos.
Oh yeah.
So
just got a little hall here too. Yeah. Bring your own beer, bring your own Coke, whatever. I don't do any of that stuff, but bring whatever you need to bring to function. Just don't bring the drama. Well, and if you're gonna bring the drama, be about the drama.
Yeah, not that other bullshit.
Not that other bullshit, but whatever. Yeah. And book is nice too. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, gotta read Too Many Tamales.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that weird? Do you guys think that's weird that we read little kids' books? But the reason I read that book all the time is because Too Many Tamales. Gary Soto, a Chicano author. He's from Fresno, California. He's got a really good story too. I don't know if he worked with Cesar Chavez or not.
I'm not sure.
But he's like a journalist. He's just got like beautiful poems and all this stuff. Shut up.
Yeah, what else?
Beat your ass. So yeah, Timo, so you guys didn't answer. Are you guys married? You guys have like significant others, the girlfriends? Crust, how many ladies? Yeah, I was getting a little jealous on your live, Crust. I had to go. That Vanessa lady, I don't know. No. I'm just kidding. No, but I not jealous, like, I'm gonna go beat someone, but you know what I mean? Like, cause like I am like that, okay? I think like, and then we've always said this, and this is where it gets a little spicy, okay? No, books are nice too many times. Oh yeah, that would be great.
We're gonna read that one again.
But as far as what we're saying, and we're always saying this, and this is where it gets a little like spicy. People get a little like uncomfortable. But now in the YouTube world, it's different, right?
They said bought 4 more books today. Oh, nice.
Cool. Jolly. Oh yeah. Crest got the group. Yeah, he does. He's got the groupies. I see it. He's got the swag. Yeah, but anyways, so again, come on, help me out here with what I'm trying. I'm fucking up what I was trying to say. About the like it's different in the YouTube, but in the real world, like, no, if you like, I've been seeing you over there, Cressy, fucking with that Jen bitch. I already told you I don't like her. I fucking like her.
Well,
I'm just being who I am, okay? And it's nothing. Again, I didn't like her, and I didn't like her, and I don't know. Maybe she's a nice lady. I'm not sure. I didn't like how she's friends with Cholo. I told Cholo that. Cholo, stop talking to me. But anyways, so you gotta pick, Cressy. You either like her, or you like me, and that's it.
I mean, you come fuck with us over here.
You're cute. I mean, I like that.
You're
I like
cute.
You're nice. You're friendly. I love your comments and stuff like that. But guys, no more. We're gonna change this shit 2024.
Yeah, people, you fucking.
I didn't think YouTube is different, and in the YouTube, but in the real world, okay?
Yeah.
In the real world,
no, that's the point. Yeah. In the real world, we don't fly with shit like that. We don't like someone, and then you're talking to someone.
Because I've been seeing this. This is a topic I've been seeing like in all social media, not just YouTube, where people are. What was that one I saw? Hold on, and it was like the Damn, hold on. Let me think. Let me recap. What was it? It was one I just saw. It's somebody famous. I can't remember what it was. Where like they did a job together, and then the rival or whatever ended up like hella bashing the other person with the other person that wasn't there. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And instead of the other person being like, hey, you know what? Don't talk about them. They're not here.
Yeah.
They went along with it in the last.
Like, that's not my business. And whatever beef you have with that person, that's bullshit.
So, what are your guys' thoughts on that? I like to know. What do you guys think about that? Let's get into this. And this is just talk, guys. And no hard feelings, Chris. Nothing like
it's all you.
the Scorpio, in you, because he's Scorpio. But anyways, going to the. Why is that funny?
Nothing.
Beat your ass.
That was good. It was good.
Gee, homegirl smoked some Buddha. No, I don't smoke. I don't.
No, we don't. You said it before coming on. I know, never. I don't know why. Can you answer this? I'm very curious.
Well, thank you for watching.
And I'm genuinely asking, what would make you think that we smoke or do any type of drugs? It kind of pisses me off, and it's a little offensive. But hey, anybody, it's okay to ask.
Is it because?
But why do people? Shut up. Why do people assume that about us?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, shut the fuck up, Mom. I haven't hit you in a long time, Mom. But anyways, we just to each his own. Again, I could never do it. Honestly,
you're not answering my question, Dee. What about us gives that impression that? But
that's what I'm saying. Or is it just because it's such a common thing? Is it because it's such a common thing? It's just like a norm. It's like a norm for people. Is that why? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I always wonder.
Maybe because you are refreshing.
Oh, thank you. You're sweet. But yeah, because I've noticed that now I'm okay with it and I don't get offended. But when we were homeless, for example, right? And I didn't smoke or anything, but you had to do things. You have to be in sketchy places sometimes, and I'd always get the scariest looking people, and they'd be like, "Hey, you got any bud?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't smoke," But they'd always ask me, and then I'd be like, "Fuck you! Why aren't they asking you?
Bitch, why are they asking me?
I'm fucking pregnant and shit. And they're asking me if I got the shit."
Some asking me, "You got a lighter?" Bitch, I don't smoke. Maybe I look like I do. I don't.
I used to smoke, so maybe that's why. But see, and I've noticed that too. As far as this whole social media thing, I've noticed that. Why do people have to be drinking or smoking? So my question is to the ones who do that, on your lives or whatever. Do you have to do that to be in a social setting? Is that your normal? And what are you like when you're not drinking or when you're not
moody as fuck, up and down, off and on? I don't like people like that.
Well, I'm just asking. Right. I'm asking. I don't know. Because I've noticed that. That one, what's that one I saw? Hold on. I saw somebody else, some white guy yesterday, a day before. Some guy, and he was mentioning that he had to stop watching channels because he didn't like...
He didn't like when they were collabing with a certain person that he didn't like or something. I'm just a stoner.
So what does that mean?
Pinche marijuana.
No. What does that mean? Honestly, it's you need it to function. Because I've been around a lot of different people, right? And people I've met, there's some that just I think they just do it in a social setting, and then you got the ones that they can't. They live, breathe.
Yeah.
They live, breathe, sleep, eat, whatever, and that's all they think about. It's when am I gonna get that butt? They're the ones that have to keep it, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, to each his own. But it's just interesting to me where it's damn, the day that you really can't get your hands on anything, what are you gonna be willing to do to get that? That's awful to be stuck like that. Because I was, like I said, I was a smoker, and I'd smoke 2 or 3 packs a day, but I wasn't a fiender, you know what I mean? I could leave it for a few. The hell, thank you, Chris. So that's all the things that I wonder about, though. But I have noticed that about people having to be under certain influences, and then they're doing apology videos, or then they're deleting videos, and so that's why I wonder. Is it because they're under substance?
I believe so.
Or they want to use their medication as an excuse.
Something. No excuse. I don't delete shit. I mean.
But let's go back to the whole "if you don't like me, I don't like you" type thing.
Yeah, I know people talk about the fuck you hitting me.
Oh, I'm
sorry. Some people are like, "Oh, that's that's so immature." No, it's not. That's real life. I mean, that's how I feel. You don't like someone, and you're like, and I'm like, "Oh, but they're so nice, Evelyn." And they're like, "Oh, so what? They come," especially here, on the social media, right? Same shit. People are like, "Oh, it's just social media." So much chingas.
I don't mean it, and I do. Oh yeah, no, I understand. Just wondering.
But I don't think it's right
to do that. So what's a tip or what's
nothing? It's just people are gonna do what they're gonna do. You can't control people, and not everyone's gonna like you, right? But I just feel I know a lot of people. I've been seeing it so much, and it's a topic that I've been seeing so much lately on social media. People talking about, oh, so and so likes my channel over here, or this person follows this person, and you see it within celebrities as well. Oh, they have followed each other and all that shit. Yeah. And it's I think it should be like that. If you once had a cordial whatever, and then you don't like someone that they are with or whatever it is, You're like, oh yeah, I think it should be like that. Like, no, unfollow that fucking person.
Well, we had an issue. Remember?
Don't be liking their
well,
shit.
Like, for example, it's a funny story. So yeah, my mom, right? Her brother passed away like a year ago or something like that. Something like that. And because it's a story, it's just a story tell. Her brother, he died like a year ago or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he died like a year ago or something. And the ex-wife, like they had kind of like a falling out right before he passed. So my mom likes to keep the peace to everyone. She likes to talk to everyone, whatever. So one of her sisters was like, she just stopped talking to her. And my mom didn't know what's going on or why. So finally they got into it and they're like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Like, you're pissed off. Obviously, you're pissed off. Like, you're not liking my stuff on Facebook anymore. You're not answering my messages, whatever. And so finally her sister was like, yes, I don't like that shit. Like, that lady divorced our brother. She wasn't there when he passed, and you guys are over here like nothing ever happened, being friends with her, taking pictures of her. She's like, so if you're gonna do that, I can't function with you anymore.
Yeah.
And so my mom still doesn't get it. Like, oh my god, like why am I gonna do that? Like leave things in the past. And I'm like, no, mom, like that's right. Like that's the way it should be. And that's where we get the unfavorable opinions. That's where we get people that get really upset with us. But I just think that it's a conflict of interest. I really do. And that's going back to like the dropout things and channels and comments and things we've said. That's what my issue is with a lot of these things that I see on here, where it's like, okay, you can't be both. You either are or you're not. You're either criminal or civilian. I don't think you can be both. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
Crusty, I do whatever I want and don't want. It's up to the individual. Yeah, I know. And I know some people get offended and they're like, oh, why didn't you talk to me? Or kids, you fuck with that person, I don't like them. And then it should just be, it's understandable, right? But that's like if you're really like hanging out with people on social media, which
part
we're
of the
not.
Crust crew. Yeah, Crust crew's got a pretty cool crew.
Yeah.
Got a lot of lady friends of Crust. We're gonna have a little talk about that. No. So
it's all jokes.
I know it's all jokes. No, so I'm wondering though, like guys, now that we're getting into that, and I'm thinking about that. So then, like, because I mean, at least in my experience, I've noticed that women now are more willing to like fund a man. So like your lady friends, I'm just wondering, Crust. This is just you don't have to answer if it's too personal, but if they were willing to like, hey, hook you up here and there, would you take it? Would you take it? Like if they, like a little, I don't know if they live in your area or whatever, but you know what I mean? Like you got like, not that you're gonna screw them or nothing like that, well, unless you want to, but you know what I mean? Like,
¿Qué quieres, güey?
Like, would he take the offer? These men, I want to know, are you willing to take the offer now? Because I feel like women are more likely, like, to pay for shit. Yeah. Like when we'd go out with people and stuff, remember? And they'd be like, why are you fucking paying for that guy? Hey, mom, te dice el guy.
Oh, me vio, me caché, hi. Hi. Ay, mis pijamas, ¿dónde están?
I'm just saying this conversation. ¿Qué dices?
Que mis pijamas, ando con mis pijamas en la noche.
Pues es noche, claro, ni modo que
yeah, mam, todos se juntan con esos güeyes que no.
¿Cuál güey?
Estamos hablando. What is the flag for? Penalty flag? I'm not sure what the white flag is, D. D, are you a kid? What's your age? Are you an adult or
where
are you
from?
like a student? Or I'm just curious. Because I've never seen you on here, D, but thank you for joining us. And Timo's not answering us. He's taking the fifth on us. Mm-hmm. Not answering. Are you married? Do you have children? What do you do for Christmas?
I need to answer no, man.
Well, I'm not a man.
Again.
Hey, Crest, so did you put up your... Oh, question for you guys. Any of you guys that do the car shop. Shop with Crest. Have you done anything new with that?
Yeah, check it out.
Question, Crest. Is there a way I can put Christmas lights on my car without connecting it to my car battery? Do you know of anything? I saw something where you can buy like a AC converter thing that goes into your cigarette lighter, but I'm wondering if that'll affect the battery. Questions? Answers? Anyone? Crickets?
Yeah.
Are you there? I know you're there.
Hello.
But yeah, no, thanks guys. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the likes. And what else? So let's see. We talked about that. Communication.
Because again, it is the holidays, and a lot of these subjects come up.
Oh yeah.
Not necessarily. I mean,
they can. No, but they can. Like if you're,
just everything. You're gonna go
depending where you're gonna go, like wherever you're gonna meet up for the holiday, whoever.
I mean, I know. Is it a fucked up way for us to think like that? Yeah, they.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look into it then, so I can do that. I'll put some lights up. I want to. but I don't know. I want to start a fire or anything.
That'd be funny.
No, that would not be
That's not-
funny.
The car goes boom like 2 months ago.
Oh, there you So yeah. So what are you guys doing? What you guys putting up stocking stuffers? Let's do a little. Well, I don't know if you guys are up for it. We should do like a gift exchange through the mail. You guys up for that? Doesn't have to be anything fancy. It could just be a card, like a card gift exchange. If any of you guys are interested.
Online Walmart auto parts store.
Oh, okay. I don't do online. I'm like a dinosaur. I hate online.
I know.
I need to see it. I need to feel it. I need to touch it. What do they call it? Like a textile or some shit?
What?
What do they call it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What?
Textile learner? What do they
preview?
call it? Like where you touch, you have to like.
On hand learner. What are we talking
No,
about?
There's a name for it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the deal with that. Card gift exchange.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's
Well,
1 o'clock. Yeah, you're annoying. Okay,
Yeah,
guys,
you're
I'm losing noise, so I'm gonna go now. Me va a pegar. No, just
I'm
kidding.
not even.
So happy Friday, guys. Anything else?
What else?
No one wants to talk with you.
No, they don't.
Okay, fine.
I just want to know who watches and from where. My analytics show me that these people are coming from these dropout channels. I'm just very curious to know what do they like to see on my page or what.
Well, ask them.
I don't know. They don't tell me.
Okay, well, we'll leave it at that. If anybody checks it out. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for liking it. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for giving us a few laughs. Again, it's all in good fun, guys. It's holidays. It's just, keep
Well, good fun
together.
certain things, but what we talk about usually, but not. It's not like.
Yeah, that too, but.
I mean, the whole.
But again, but in the YouTube world.
YouTube world, I'm so tired of people saying
Why?
that about YouTube
It's
world
true,
because yeah, that's online, right?
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, just yeah.
Yeah, you're just. Are you saying bye? Well, I think so. Pretty soon, though, Crust. Because, yeah.
What?
He's saying, are you saying bye?
You?
Well, I think so.
Yeah, why?
You guys don't want to answer a question. You don't
I
want
don't
to
know.
talk
Yeah,
to
send them. But they like to tune into those fucking channels.
Shut up.
Dropouts.
Shut up. But yeah, so thank you guys again, and what else? Yeah, if you guys are interested in doing like a gift card exchange or something like that, not a gift card, like just like a regular Dollar Tree damn Christmas card exchange.
I think people feel like they're losing too much though. They don't know us, and people
So
just get
fucking negative.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm being honest here. That's what it is. People think they're fucking losing so much.
Okay, but I like to do.
We like to give. We like to communicate with people and interact. But everybody's a fucking dropout.
Scaredy
Yeah,
cat,
they're all
maybe?
fucking scared. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna drop my address or whatever.
Oh, okay. Well,
This is the fucking holidays. Like what? I don't know.
okay. Well, if any of you guys would like a
Being
Christmas
shady,
card,
Get fucking
go
YouTube.
to DMs on Hair by M&F. Leave us an
They
address.
don't. We keep telling them they don't.
Well, so I'm putting it out there again. Gosh, you're so negative.
Yeah, I'm so what?
Negative Emily.
Yeah.
What's another word for negative with an E?
Envious?
No, you're not envious.
No, I don't
I'll have to look it up. Hair by M&F again.
Yeah.
And allergies?
No, allergies.
Again, I heard you say allergies.
Allergies. Beach of communication.
Okay, communication. So we're checking for understanding.
Yeah.
What else do we say? Write it down. What else? Scribe, record it. You having a seizure? You falling asleep with the phone?
No.
All right, guys. You guys have a good night. I'll let you guys go. Happy Friday. If you're drinking, don't drive. If you're driving, don't drink. If you happen to be in good company, wear a rubber. What else?
And thank you for playing the guessing
thank you so
game.
much.
We revealed the answer, and it was.
Okay, I think I got rid of it.
It was 12. The answer was 12.
Yes.
So thank you so much for playing.
When we gotta hang out whenever you like.
What do you mean, in real life, Crust, or what? I don't let people hang out with my sister. If they don't like me, you don't like her, then...
Oh, you don't like her, Crust?
I don't know, Crust.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, I want to go to damn Santa Fe flea market, and I want to go do a big ass dance party.
Nobody's really like.
That's why I'm asking. How far are you guys from? Hey, did you end up going to that party, Crust? The one over there where you said we're where it's, some people or whatever for your birthday. I don't remember what you were gonna do. I think
Sí, ya pasó, ¿no?
he was gonna go to a party. I wasn't sure if he went.
Wasn't that last month?
Fuck, I don't know. Probably.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't have a phone then. Oh no, you didn't go. That's too bad. Aw. But yeah, no, Santa Fe, it's on my bucket list.
She keeps talking
I'm
about
going to drag
that
Emily over there. We're going to boogie. We're going to have to boogie. And then, I don't know, whatever happens, happens. I might leave there without any hair. You still live? Yes.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Has anybody been to that Santa Fe?
Have you ever
flea
been there,
market?
Cross, to the Santa Fe flea market? I swear, you know what? That must have been where we went, but it was like closed or something the time we went down there. Because that was in Santa Fe. Santa Fe, I want to say que era ahí. And you know, somebody else had asked me too when I told them about the place. Like, is that by the flea market? I think it was by the flea market. I think it was.
Time ago.
Oh, how long ago? Like years ago or like months ago? So yeah, that's I'm on the bucket list, and we're gonna go TikTok live. We're gonna have a big fan day.
Can't even go live on TikTok because we don't have followers.
Yeah, okay, fine. Fuck, that's so fun.
And then YouTube.
Nobody watches.
Yeah, we go on YouTube live. Nobody watches. So.
Well, fuck it. If I end up going, we're gonna do conga line. I'm gonna take a limbo stick. I ain't playing.
I don't know if they'll accept that.
Why wouldn't they accept that? Is that true, Crest? Is it different over there? Oh,
decades, damn. That was a long time ago, huh?
You gotta get your butt over there again.
Everyone says that there's like hella fights now going on.
Maybe the youngsters.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell them straight. I'm gonna have a sign. No vengo a pelear.
Vengo a bailar.
We'll get the.
I don't know. How do you think they would like?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, we've gone down there before. I'm carrying scissors. Oh yeah. So that was just a crazy thought. So.
Do they have metal detectors there?
I don't know. I'll have to call. I mean, they do concerts there, so it can't be that bad. Ramona Ayala goes there all the time.
It does.
I'll have to ask fucking Jose.
Yeah.
Or somebody in there. Yeah. So do you do flea markets at all, Crescent? Do you ever go down there or drive in or anything like that? Or what else? Do you do Christmas light displays or anything like that? But yeah. Alrighty. Yeah. Bueno, pues thank you guys so much. Again.
What were we asking? If they want a card?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're interested in a Christmas card.
Yeah, we do like Christmas card exchange.
Yeah, hit us up on Instagram. Give us your mailing address.
Yeah, wherever you like
Si
to
se
go.
puede.
Christmas lights. Si quieren, pues.
Yeah, no pressure, no pressure.
But I mean, tangible things. That's what I'm saying. Like, where's the essence?
I don't know. Where's everybody's like, is that Christmas spirit or holiday spirit or?
I'm not sure.
What the fuck do people like?
I want a date.
You want a date? Don't you go on dates or?
Yeah.
You have a lot of ladies on the fucking lives,
yeah.
Cass. You're doing this and all those are like, oh, okay. I like your little dance.
Cynthia and Vanessa. He needs to write a song. I like your little where did I see that today? You were doing like some like verses to that beat thing. Hey, you gotta write a song. You got a Vanessa and a Cynthia and and you know your Scorpio and all that. Yeah. I can see it, Crust. You gotta get a song going. I want a date. That's funny. I'm an expensive date. Wait, you want to date her? You want to date me?
No, he wants to go. Like he wants a date for the holidays.
Oh, for the holidays.
Like a Hallmark movie,
but where
right?
Where would you go? You mean like, are you a romantic, Crest? Like, you know, kissing on?
Or are you like a Netflix and chill type of guy? Like I'm tired of people like that.
Are you
know,
like
yeah.
Yeah, I want to know, Crest. Can you answer that? Is that too? LOL. That was my beat. Which one was that?
I don't need the one you
forgot. Oh, your beat. Yeah. I'm telling you, you got to get a song going. Yeah. And like talk about all that stuff, you know, like your like Scorpio and the crested and the costume and the Halloween party and the yeah. And then you got to get some like percussion or saying or something.
Yeah.
I can see it. And then you got to put that on YouTube. That'd be good.
Good idea.
Yeah, and then you can get your lady friends, have them wear something sleazy, and have them do like a cheap video. That'd be good.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That's stuff I would like to see on YouTube. People doing that.
Oh, I love hanging out with you, Charlotte.
Oh,
thank you so much, man.
much.
But yeah, that's what it is, man. A holiday date. You didn't answer us, Crest.
Like where would you go on a date?
Yeah, where would you go on a date? You meant like the beach or
for the holiday, like
yeah. You know, I swear, and I always say this. I think the best. How much are your buttons? We still have them. They're $5, but with shipping, it's another $5, so it's like $10. Thank you for asking me. But yeah. Fuck dates. Oh yeah, the best place. Best place to go on a date, Whole Foods. I want to go to Whole Foods. They got wine there. They got salmon there. Everything you can want. Fucking exotic fruit. They even chop it up for you.
Everything.
Yeah. Ooh, pizza. Their pizza's pretty good there too.
I'm the crust. Romantic, adventurous.
Nice. You give serenades and all that. Wait, what's wrong with that? Yeah. Oh, you know what? You would make a good Cupid.
Never boring.
Oh, hey, that's great. It should be. Never boring, man. I could see him how he's got the beard thing going. That would be good, Cress. If for Valentine's Day you should dress up as Cupid. Like get yourself like a sheet and make it look like a calzone and like hanging up arrows.
Wow, great imagination.
Yeah.
This is great.
This is great. Yes.
That's what we like to talk about. We like
so
to
romantic. Cress, tell us. I'm nosy now. So are you like a flowers and chocolate guy? Like you buy the lady, or how? What's your ideal way to get someone's attention? Like, what do you do? What's your style? What's your MO? And again, I'm asking because you're on here, you're a guy, and like a lot of guys, a lot of times they're like, well, I don't know, like or whatever. But yeah, anything. Anything.
like.
I don't know. Any other questions?
I don't know.
Timo, did you leave? Timo, you get
Ese
scared?
nejo ese largo.
What happened to Boom?
I don't know. I was just asking.
Yeah.
I was just asking.
D, I was asking too.
They never told us where they were from. Like D never said where they're from.
Or what?
I don't
Oh,
know.
$5 is not bad. Oh, thank you so much, man. Depends, varies. I don't do traditional. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means,
Yeah,
Cress.
but-
I really don't know what that means, traditional. What does that mean?
I mean, like you mean the traditional that I like is like, hey,
The old
the guy
school?
that courts you. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
But I'm interested in like, but then it's and then they ask you on a date.
Every now and then. That's
Oh.
it. Aww. Are you gonna give him a song, or what are you gonna do in the meantime? I'm just curious. I'm nosy, and I like to know about different guys.
We like to know different
MOs, or
because again, like being single and
Yeah.
how do other people?
Yeah.
Do you if you're single out there right now? Do you miss seeing other couples? Like, do you see that when you see other couples holding hands, kissing, whatever in public? Do you miss having a significant other
Yeah.
to cuddle up with that night or whatever, or share that coffee with in the morning and all that?
if you even drink coffee.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't
People
know.
are so don't like to talk about that shit anymore.
I guess.
Now it's like all about you want to fuck, and then it's
Yeah.
everything's like hooking up on
Yeah.
social media and
Yeah,
shit.
I'm a dinosaur. I'm old school, very old school in that sense.
And it's disappointing. And then again, some people say that older men are more mature, and I don't think that's true.
Yeah,
It's not
I don't
because
think so.
at least in my experience, they've been from 50 and over. I've been
And
with,
they're like a 25.
and they're like some are act like they're 18-year-old
Yeah.
horny boys. Some are nice and hard like horny boys. And again, just then there's these young guys that are like 25, and then it's like whoop. It's just like and no, like they don't.
Yeah.
And it's no, they're not as fun as some. It's just different.
Yeah, no,
That's why we like it.
I was very frightened and traumatized. I will say that when I first separated from my husband, right? Because I got married young. I got married when I was 19, but we were together till 17. We were engaged at 17, right? And so more eye contact, smiles, laughs. Oh, that's cute. But yeah, and so I was married for a long time. Well, yeah, kind of long time. Yeah, on paper it was longer than what we were actually lived together, whatever. But anyways, so when I was first in the single thing, right? People were telling me about the what was it? That stupid hotline that was it Phono Chat?
Oh,
or
yeah, the
something like
Phono
that.
Chat, the hotline.
And so I was like, you do a profile on the voicemail thing, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a mom, blah 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 blah. And I had this guy one time, and he was like, don't put that on her, dude. I'm sorry. Like, I can tell you're newly single. Definitely erase your message and just this is typically for you're gonna get hurt. Like, this is typically for guys that want to hook up, girls that are just horny and ready and don't have morals. I'm like, oh, well, thank you so much. And maybe I'll go to the library for Christmas and read. That would be nice.
Oh, that's nice.
That would be nice. Or some hot chocolate, some hot cocoa.
Yeah, or take a friend to the library with you.
Yeah. Or snuggle.
Curious, find out. Curious.
Well, I don't know. That's not in me usually.
No, I'm not
but-
really curious to everyone.
Well,
no.
I'm curious, but not that curious. I
No,
don't
there's
know.
some
I don't know.
ladies that are just fucking on it. I don't know.
But
That doesn't
maybe
really
maybe
interest
someday, Chris. Maybe someday. But yeah. Fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, about the whole Chingas en Falanda. Oh, what the fuck are we talking about? Hold on. So we're talking about curious about the book.
Oh, the Phono Chat.
The photo chat, yes. That was the photo chat. And then when I started going to dances and stuff, and these girls, we'd go out with these beautiful girls, nice banging bodies, nice cars. And these girls would get with these ugly ass guys who wouldn't even buy them drinks. And that's why I don't know. It was very, and then when the guys did buy me a drink, right away they're like, let's go to my truck, let's go, come on, let's go have fun. I'm like, I don't fucking think so. Like,
Yeah.
and we're like, whoa, what happened here? Like, something happened.
Or they're like, I just bought you a beer. Let's go to the hotel tonight. No, I don't want to. You dance with me all night.
Or they're like,
it's like, so?
Yeah. And again, just having a dad who had nothing but daughters. My dad was always like, you not fucking spend your money, dude, and you go out dancing. Yeah. That's why it's ladies' night, because men are supposed to treat you for everything you want. Yeah. If they're interested, they're gonna treat you whatever. And so yeah, so I got very
but then are we talking about like Mexican bailes? Because again, the culture is very different. You go
I guess
with like, you say you go to bars and stuff. Everyone goes Dutch and all that.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that.
But I'm talking about bailes con mexicanos, los caballeros.
Yeah.
With that, it does, regardless of what the woman looks like, body size, nothing, it's common courtesy, and it shows them, men right away, they provide you with drinks. And I see some people, like ladies flexing, like, oh, because I look so good that I get free drinks. Bitch, we get free drinks regardless of what we look like. And it's just the way... It just shows status in the men that, like, hey, I got it.
Certain men that have that, they like that. I don't know if you call that or whatever.
Because they want to sleep with you or nothing.
Yeah,
sometimes, but not. It's just the common thing to do. You're Mexicano. It's los caballeros. It's in the culture. That's what they do. But that was the one topic, because how you're bringing that up.
Yeah, but that was, so that I was very like, yeah, I fucking rubbed me definitely the wrong way. We're like, then you have guys be like, oh, you're not gonna take me out for a drink, you're not gonna buy me fire. Why the fuck would I buy you fire? You gonna fucking what you gonna do?
It's like, right?
You gonna do some work?
And it's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on now with men nowadays.
Yeah,
it's just like, what?
And that's another thing too. And I like to, again, a lot of times nothing goes anywhere. I like to just have conversation with people, men, whatever. And like, I always ask questions, right? Like, so what are you willing to do? Or what do you do? And a lot of guys, they don't do what a lot of women want.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm talking about, the downtown below
and
the
it's like, and some of these you think and like, what the heck?
And they're like, oh, or they give you all these excuses, like just things where it's like wow. Maybe I'm just very like open in that area, like certain things where it's like it shouldn't matter.
But then these men, they want to receive, and they're like,
yeah,
how? What?
It's like,
I don't know.
Do you even fucking wash your balls, dude? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's just like, I mean, talking about that. I mean, because we're talking about holiday season, right?
Yeah. Right?
Holiday season.
Holiday.
Holiday. Well, yeah, because it's just.
But yeah,
I don't know. That's just. It's so different now.
I'm
dating
with that.
Oh, yeah. You don't like to do that then?
Wait! I got lost. What?
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, it's very disappointing.
Yeah. So again. And then you got the cue ballers. Remember we're talking about the pool table ones?
Oh yeah.
That want to just like rack them up and just give it one hit with the stick and you're done.
Does anybody know what you're talking about?
No, probably not.
Probably not. Get it?
All right.
Get it.
But Christmas time is cute. It's cute. Yeah. A lot of nice times, a lot of nice things. A lot of hugs. I think everyone deserves a hug on Christmas.
Does anyone do the mistletoe?
I don't think so.
No? Yeah, those are pretty fun. Like especially when you're single and if you have any gatherings to go to and there's other single people there, it's always nice to get a mistletoe and you just do it. You put it up there by the door somewhere, see who notices it, and
I don't think people know what the fuck that is.
And
now, I never knew mistletoe is poisonous. So maybe that's why. Like, you can still buy it if you go to like a nursery. You can still buy it. We bought some one year. I have to go get some and just see who fucking knows what that is.
Yeah, I don't see anybody that does anymore.
So
pictures of their significant others and.
Oh, if we go to Santa Fe, we'll have to do that.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
All the veteranos be like, hey.
Yeah, I mean sometimes they like to have good times. Doesn't mean you want to do anything with them. Just it's nice to keep them company.
All right, guys. Well, this is a good laugh, good time, good vibes. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching.
All right, guys. You guys have a good night then. We're going to call it a night, morning, whatever. Happy Friday.
Y ya nos vemos, pues.
Till the next one.